Usually when you're making a pasta dish, you would cook the sauce, but not today. This is a very simple sauce that comes from northern Italy, and it showcases ricotta and walnuts. Walnuts are so good in a sauce like this. The creaminess is going to come from the ricotta, and we're going to get some freshness from some garlic and some lemon. Now, I'm serving this particular sauce with a fresh pasta. In fact, I think you should always serve this sauce with a fresh pasta, and I love fettuccine. So before we get the fettuccine on, because that only takes 3 minutes to cook in the water because it's fresh, let's get this sauce done. You'll need a food processor. Into the food processor, some walnuts. I have toasted them slightly, along with 2 cloves of garlic. Because I've got quite a large food processor, I'm just going to bruise these slightly and just give it a chop. They can go in. And I'll start by blitzing these until they're a fine crumb, and then we can add our ricotta. All right, I've given that about a minute, and you can see that it's such a fine crumb, and all those beautiful essential oils in the walnuts have come out. It smells so good. Now let's add our lemon zest. So I've just finely grated that, and a pinch of salt, some pepper, and the ricotta. Now you'll need 500 grams of beautiful ricotta. This ricotta is fantastic, and you know it's good quality when you can strain it like that. We don't want anything that's too smooth. So 500 grams, which is about half of this, and we're just going to add that to our food processor. Great. We really want that creaminess because we're not adding any cream to this whatsoever, so don't use a low-fat ricotta for this, it just won't work. Okay. And some Parmesan cheese, and a small drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, one last blitz and this sauce is done. It's that easy. Oh, this looks really good. Look at that, creamy and smooth. So I'm going to take that blade out, and I want to scoop this into a pan. Now, don't put the heat on the pan because we just want the pan just to toss everything together. So that can go straight into a pan over here. And it does look a little thick at this stage, but fear not, we're going to be adding some of the starchy pasta water. So we'll just leave that there ready to go. And like I said, 3 minutes to cook our pasta. Now this fettuccine is made with free-range Australian eggs, semolina and water. 3 ingredients, that's all it takes to make beautiful pasta. We want the whole pack. Some rapidly boiling water, a good pinch of salt always, and then in it goes. And we're just going to tease it apart very delicately so it doesn't break up. And now we'll just wait our 3 minutes and we'll bring this whole dish together. Right, the fettuccine is ready, so straight into our ricotta and walnut sauce, allowing some of that starchy water to go in. I'll probably add some more too, just to loosen the whole sauce up and so it becomes really creamy. Just add a little bit more. And now we're just going to toss everything together. Now because it is ricotta, you just want to slowly, slowly allow it to melt into the pasta. So just agitate the pan. So it does need the water. So straight over the ricotta, and that'll help melt it too. And we'll give it another little stir and just keep emulsifying that sauce, and you'll see it come together. Again, don't worry about the pasta getting cold. It will not get cold at all, particularly because we're adding that starchy water. So a little bit more, and then we're going to give it a good toss. And I'm quite happy with that. It kind of looks like a really rich, decadent sauce, but it's not. It's actually quite light because it only has that gorgeous ricotta in it. I'll grab a ladle and my tongs, and just with the tongs, just want to tease it up and twist it and twirl it in the ladle. I just think that this is a cute little way to keep it nice and tidy for presentation. Let's go another one because that's simply not enough pasta for one person. And just on the top there. There's a gorgeous little nest. To finish this off, some more Parmesan over the top and around. A little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and some pepper. And that's exactly how it should be served. It's simplicity at its best. I really want to have a taste of this. Give that a bit of a twirl. It's creamy without being heavy. The pasta is still just slightly al dente. All of these flavors work so well together and all done from beginning to end in 15 minutes.